the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At shooting guard, Duncan Robinson. At power forward, P.J. Tucker. At the other guard position, Kyle Lowry. At center, Bam Adebayo. At the other forward position, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the visiting team is Eric Spoelstra. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Charlotte Hornets. Starting at center, standing 6'11", number 24, Mason Plumlee. At guard, 6'1" from Louisville, wearing number 3, Terry Rozier III. At forward, 6'6", from Michigan State, wearing 0, Clear Sky. At forward, 6'7", number 20, Gordon Hayward. And guard, 6'8", from Keno Hill, wearing number 2, the head coach for your Charlotte Hornets is James Borrego. And let's hear it for...
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jimmy Butler.
And he hasn't been at his best this month in regards to his defense. He's not playing with the same aggressiveness, and it's hurting his steal numbers.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Hornets, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the season's taken some interesting twists so far, Brett. But this is the time on the calendar when things really start to get interesting in the NBA.
Yeah, you can start to look, BA, sometimes at your schedule and a chunk of games. Maybe you have a homestand of 4 or 5, or a road trip where you could actually win 3 or 4 games on the road to come back and take advantage of your playoff position.
It's tipped. And here's Rozier. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. And Hayward, here we go. Drilled from 11 feet out.
A staple of Hayward's offensive arsenal. Give him room to fire from there, and he'll take it.
Butler against Hayward. Adebayo, a screen on Hayward. Driving to the basket. Butler can't get it to go. And it's the Hornets ball. Pass to ball. About a minute into this first quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Lowry. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From the right block. And that one's long. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going, so he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Bridges. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Martin in for LaMelo Ball. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oubre passes to Washington. And he buries his first look.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Lowry outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Now Rozier. From the arc. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Hornets. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league, Gordon Hayward, talked about one of his go-to moves.
I really like the step-back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
Grant, that step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
So far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Strus in at the small forward. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while. Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Hayward comes in for Oubre. And Miami also making a switch. Tucker's checked in for Strus. Back to Hero. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Tucker's got his first basket. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Hayward for 3. Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
To the paint. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Bridges. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Here's Plumlee. No good there, and Miami will go the other way with it. 36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Hero against Ball. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. 5 on the clock. Over Ball. Again, the Heat score.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Hayward outside. Over Adebayo. And it doesn't even draw higher.
It looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hornets out in front. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, you love these types of battles. Sort of a toss-up because the talent is similar. Hard to predict who will rise to the challenge, but I guarantee you it's going to be fun to watch.
And focusing now on the Charlotte Hornets, it's been a very tight game so far.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight, and the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Ernie, perfection. My highest grade yet, a check plus.
Is that how you always got graded, Jack?
Well, that and A plus honor roll. Don't tell nobody how smart I am. I do have 4 degrees.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Here's Rozier. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Miles Bridges is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor, Graham.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Bridges outside. 3-pointer. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Ball's got 8 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Lowry outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Butler. Oh, denied by Hayward. Robinson against Rozier. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 10-point Hornet lead.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Lowry finds Butler. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Bridges. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Martin in for Ball. Here's Martin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Rozier. Washington with the ball. Now Rozier. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. 10 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lowry outside. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Strus with the bucket.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Rozier with it. 10 points for him. Washington a screen. Rozier, the pass to Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Hero. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hornets out in front, leading by 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Lowry. Back to Robinson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oubre against Robinson. Now here's Oubre. The D's right on him. It's good. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Well, assertive play there from Oubre, just being aggressive and not bothered by the touch.
Butler with the bucket.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Ball. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Adebayo a screen on Ball. Left side Butler. Inside. It's stolen by Washington. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Washington, a screen on Lowry. Here's Ball. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Tucker's checked in for Strus. Lowry against Ball. Outside Butler. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Rozier against Robinson. Bridges, a screen on Robinson. Here's Rozier. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hornets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Terry Rozier.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And the basket by Bridges.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jimmy Butler.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rozier outside. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Terry Rozier.